This seems just about accurate as to how our big operations usually end. With us three in my office, well, everything else gets worked on.
So what kind of bullcraps are we?
We're just waiting on someone.
Also, sorry for being gone. Talking to her.
I don't know if you should be here for this, Peeron.
Yeah, you might get asked to step out.
My camouflage.
Oh no, don't camouflage. If they think you're a spy, they might actually shoot you.
Oh, who's the fuck's coming over?
Just an old veteran.
I don't even know if I'm supposed to tell you anything about him, so...
Well, like I said, he's brand new, so I'd say keep that for later, until he's proved himself more.
If he wants to... Well, I'm not gonna tell you anything about him unless he tells you himself, so...
Yeah.
Right, stay out there.
And there you are. You want to sit down? I could have Peeron here step out.
I don't give a shit about sitting down.
Alright.
Let's
I'm just
get down to
asking
business.
I was just asking if we were gonna
This
be...
is not a social call.
I'm just asking if we're gonna be talking about anything sensitive here, so I could have this new recruit not be here for it.
I don't give a shit. It's your man. You decide what he wants to do.
Alright.
How did this happen?
Well, I just learned about it from R&D. Some people of ours disobeyed orders and sent transports directly from Hypori to Boreas. And the droids were able to pick up on that.
Yes. That does not count how they were able to slip past the long-range sensors. They were able to know how to jam our comms. They were able to hack into our network. And several other key
Patchwork
issues.
was a spy. That's one thing.
That Patchwork has not had access to the space for a long time. He went missing. He never was seen around this area.
We think they got access on the engineers on Hypori systems.
The engineers on Hypori only have access to engineering equipment.
Well, then I don't know anything.
Clearly, you have a security flaw. How easy is it to go to the reactor room? You just walk in as a trooper.
The reactor room of this base?
Correct.
I believe we have clearances in place for engineering and stuff like that. Not just any plainclothes trooper could just walk right in.
Then that's your issue. You have key cards. You don't have an actual guard standing out. The door should be locked at all times, and you should only be allowed in there if you have clearance from a higher rank. That's just an example. What do you think on our subsystem bases? They're even more lenient than he. Obviously, at these other bases, they were doing the same shit. We could have infiltrators. The droids could have always been working for the enemy. I don't know. How did you... Now, here's my main question. Why did you bring the entire fleet to fucking Mustafar?
Well, because we already had defenses in place here, and surprise, surprise, our enemy was not supposed to know about this area. Because this planet is supposed to be pretty much anonymous, given all the effort we've put into keeping this place secure.
Oh, come on. Don't you shouldn't just count on, oh, it's because this planet's unknown. If you would pay attention, The Imperials know where we are, and some of them has already fucking spilled the beans about this place, and it spirals from there. Besides, there was always rumors that there's a secret resource-rich planet in the unknown regions that used to be an Imperial base before it was destroyed. Prospectors are always out here.
Yeah, but few are brave
Security
enough to
deals with, like,
venture that
30 to
far into
40
the
a
unknown
month.
regions. Just one wrong hyperspace jump is a death sentence in this region.
Yeah? Does that stop people? No.
It stopped people from finding their way to this planet for a good several years.
No, we've had several people that have arrived to this planet. We've caught them over the years. None of them have left this planet alive. Why do you think we have random influxes of troop upkeep? It's because we force them into our army. Otherwise, we kill them. You really don't know much about this planet, do you? You don't monitor it. You have your group of advisors do all the work for you, and you just get to say yes or no while you sit in your fucking chair.
I do not just sit in my fucking chair. I often have to go on operations, and I often have to visit pretty much every planet we own, and every facility we own, to attend to various matters personally.
Cool. From what I know, you go there and you get to fight shit. You don't always have the luxury of going everywhere. If you're on vacation, and then you leave your advisors in charge to solve the issues around base.
Well, yeah, the advisors operate under my oversight. Unfortunately, it seems like some of them haven't exactly been doing a good job while I'm not watching them.
Why don't you audit them?
Well, that's exactly what I've started doing ever since I heard about this R&D fiasco.
You started as of today. You set up all these systems, but you forgot to set up an audit system. Holy shit.
Things have been running smoothly. They haven't needed to be audited.
Dex, I worked a long time at this place. I always had systems that were in place even though they were never used. For the sole reason that when something went wrong, it was stopped beforehand. Because of right now, you went the route of, if it's not an issue, then we don't need it.
Well, could you blame me? That's pretty much how us engineers work.
And you know what the worst? Oh, the Vanguard. How much of a catastrophic this battle was on multiple fronts with you and other people. They'll praise you for this. They'll call you the hero, the person that fought on the front lines, fought bravely and saved everyone. When you caused the issue yourself.
I didn't cause the issue entirely myself, but I do share the blame for it.
But that's
I know
the
that
issue.
at least.
They'll blindly follow you, and that's horrid. No one ever questions your orders here. They're small groups, but then, for some reason, there's an auditor. Well, no. One of your advisors has decided to audit people. People that question your authority get reassigned off planet. Nice, huh? You know what off planet means, right?
Death.
There's an that protects you and your ID here and your ideal. He's not been killing many people, but he's killed around 20 or so since he started about a month ago.
Alright, let's get rid of him then.
It's a
And
just
this is
system. Except he's auditing the wrong people. He took initiative and started an audit program that should have been in place already. It's just poor decision making. 20 people that are grunts in a foot soldier army aren't a big deal. They're disposable. They fight here. And if they don't fight here, they die anyways.
Well, yeah, that's the whole thing. I was hoping they would help set up systems like these. But apparently, well, like you said, they're not exactly setting it up in the right
You
place.
hope way too much. And that is a huge issue. You're always, I hope they do this. I was really hoping they would do.
Well, it's not
Test them to
exactly
see if-
hope. I order them to do these things. And I expect
What,
them
do
to
you
do it.
Tell them to their face? Or do you use our broken, horrendous transmission program?
I meet with our advisors in person, and I tell them these things. I do.
Huh. Alright. Kick them all out. Obviously, they aren't doing a good job.
Well, that's definitely the truth.
I can count 3 of your 14 advisors doing a good job. And they run intelligence, which the one is always sending information to Saber. And he's been doing it greatly.
Mm-hmm.
We have the combat guy, the guy who coordinates special operations. What was his name? I don't remember. Bravish or something?
Braven, yeah.
No. Saber, what's his name? He wears the yellow and black armor.
Oh.
Fuck. I've seen
You
a
should know.
shit ton of them with that.
He's the operations commander. He was in charge of the Mustafar op. I don't know. I heard him. He was over the speaker the other day. I almost said Barnstable. That's a completely different person.
Yeah. He just has one of those names.
Okay, well, whatever. He's good. And then the other person that's good, but it could be replaced, honestly. Head of medical. He's fucking stupid, but there's never anyone that dies in his office. And that's because his staff does all the work. He's a fucking moron. I don't know how you picked him out when he had a fucking low IQ, among other shit. He faked his entire record and just reads mumbo jumbo on the HoloNet about like the HoloNet MD and spills his progress reports with it.
Oh, God. Well, if I had seen his HoloNet show, I don't think I would have picked him.
No, do you not know what HoloNet MD is? It's a place where people go looking up stuff, panic that they have stuff, and then they give them the worst result. Oh, I'm breathing. You must have cancer, kind of shit.
Oh, my leg itches. I have the rat ghoul plague. Kind of shit.
Yep.
Exactly.
I sneezed. I'm gonna die.
I mean, that's not wrong. Everyone who sneezes dies, so who's to say sneezing doesn't kill people?
True.
Also, since we're already this off topic, apparently in some religions it is said that when you sneeze, your soul exits your body. So,
What?
Back on topic, though.
Yep.
Reduce their numbers to 6. Have all the departments. Just, oh god. I will say, whatever Leon, the Admiral guy, he's doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He kind of choked when we needed him most, but in the end he pulled it together.
How would you react, Dak, when your entire planet's being fucking sieged and taken, and your fleet is powerless because you are at odds of 10-1?
Well, you saw how I reacted, and we managed to pull through.
Loth, or whatever the fuck his name is, didn't know that we had Imperial contacts. I want to let you know that. We being allied with the Imperials is kind of hidden information stuff.
Yeah, that'll be something to work on. Shouldn't affect the crew too much, if anything. Well, I remember the old poll saying that most of the crew of ours supported the Empire, so if anything, that would make for a morale boost.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. People that don't, though, will leave. And then we'll have and slay a large number of people. Estimating number now say 120 people must die, as they will openly not agree with us and threaten to leave.
Well, yeah, we can't afford to have rebel sympathizers here anymore. Not that we ever could in the
Then we should
first
get rid of
place.
Saber.
He doesn't sympathize with the rebels anymore. He's given up
Yes, he
on
does.
that.
Do you?
Not them as a
He has
group,
done jobs
but
for rebels.
just their ideologies. I do jobs for them because I
Well-
want my reputation to be neutral. I don't want to be biased when doing bounties.
You realize 50% of the rebels, you're becoming incredible. People will not like you because you work with the rebellion.
Yeah, they
as
don't
you're
know it's
working
me.
against the galactic governance. I'm talking about dumbass. The it is have a reputation on both sides, but you're also a side that people won't agree. By working for both sides, you're not trustworthy with either. Meaning you get limited jobs. Pick a side, otherwise you're gonna lose job offers often.
I don't really care.
Or my suggestion, just don't work for other side. Just work as a solo employer.
That's what
Employ
I'm
the
doing.
people that are not affiliated with a faction. Good. Don't be hired by a faction and then be labeled as like an Imperial bounty hunter like Boba Fett is. Gosh. Dex, question.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you don't feel fit for the leadership role?
I think everyone feels that at least at some point.
Listen, this is what I'm at. There's no doubt you have.
Like I said, I know I'm not the best leader. I've definitely made mistakes in the past, and in the present. But still, people really do look up to me here, and they do. And most of the time, we do pretty good.
You do pretty good because you don't do any of the fucking planning. Entirety of the Vanguard does work, and you go on the battlefield and go shooty shoot shoot and get all the praise because you're an active combatant.
That's not true. I was instrumental in the planning of the siege of Rhineria.
Against peasants, might I add. Peasants with guns that have. You know what you could? Threaten their water supply. Threatened to use weather-altering weapons. You could hold the planet hostage by blocking all trade. There are several ways in wiping out all populace of resistance.
Boss, I could
Ecological
tell you
terror.
from living experience that the trade blockade would not have worked out as well as you think it would.
Shut up. I'm talking more upon the lines of, it's not a trade blockade, it's a blockade of killing anything that leaves the planet.
Or
But I'm
enters.
talking about, yeah, ecological terror is a super effective strategy for strategic victory. Threatened to poison the air supply, threatened to destabilize weather, or just cause mass damage to ecological things like forests, water, and other things. Eventually they will capitulate, because there will be no way of surviving.
Well, yeah, those are valid strategies, but The reason
You
I
wanted
went
the
with
planet. I know. I don't care.
well, no, the reason I went with that primary offensive is because we had just assembled our army. I had troops that needed combat experience, and I needed to see how our army could perform with proper strategies. So Rhaenyra
shouldn't
was
have set
essentially a
the-
test bed.
It's good, but the other issue you had is you had so few vehicles. A1, how many mechs does Scoble of the Mark II Raven have for Vanguard service?
Let's see. For Vanguard service, it looks like 27.
20.
Is that updated?
We need 27 mech pilots. Train people. Make it so we have armored core divisions. Don't just be throwing infantry against pets. Just use weapons that they can't comprehend. No, you're not. It's
Well, it's
important
not
what's
that-
about to happen.
Well, it's not that they couldn't comprehend. They had vehicles of their own.
Blah, blah. I don't... Let's fucking go past the Rhaenyra shit. I'm here
All right.
to question your authority as a leader. Do you think you would have done a better job than me?
Well, I've never seen you invade a planet before, so I can't exactly say that.
You know why I didn't choose to lead the Vanguard? It's not because I didn't like it. Because they were all fucking morons. An experienced army is better than having to train one again. Plus, computer had issues for a long time that I had to fix. I'm going to be relieving you of your position. Sound good?
Leave me in my position.
Take
And
back
what are you gonna
authority.
do then?
Take leadership. I don't give a shit if the morale of the Vanguard drops to hell. I'll fucking whip them in the shit. They don't like it, they can be booted off planet.
And where will that leave me?
A combat, a fighter, and an advisor. We use in the
Oh,
front
well,
line.
well. Not so fun, is it, huh, Dax?
Also, you need a fucking break from leadership. You're constantly on the battlefield. You're constantly in meeting rooms. Nothing is being accomplished. You need to take a fucking break once in a while. I took a 2 to 3 year break. Fine. Shouldn't have even taken it in the first place.
So what are you suggesting? I retire and go off to some planet in the middle of nowhere?
No. You to render your position to me. And let me take authority with computer.
Are we sure he's fine, by the way?
Who?
Like, he's good?
Me?
Computer. No, not you. I know you're fine.
Yeah,
You're standing in
he's
front of me.
fucking fine. I've been working with them for months now. Come on.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I would care less about your little slave getting napalm in his lungs again.
And you're sure you want to do this?
Sure.
You know what?
Did I make him cry?
Huh.
No, bitch, I don't carry the minigun with me.
The fuck?
If you don't put that down right now, I will blast you through the head. You have no way of fighting me.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest, no, you're gonna fucking die.
And
Yeah, fair
I
point.
will take all the pleasure in killing you. Secondly, we're going to continue your training as for sword combatant. You obviously are falling behind in that.
Well, yeah, I haven't had much time to do sword combat training. I was still able to beat Magna Guards when I needed to, but other than that, yeah.
Third, Give me back the sword. You know the trigger switch and the flip on the bottom. Activate.
Alright.
Hand me it back. You know, for a long time, I fucking lied to all you. You know that sword that said, oh, you could only wield it if you're worthy.
Yeah,
If you have a strong...
that's fake.
No. It has a somewhat powerful... I don't even know what the fuck to describe it. It's a seal that prevents someone who has not been authorized to use it to not be able to wield the weapon. It's why droids can never wield it. Alright.
Alright.
Hilt.
Here we go.
So, because of this, you're taking my suggestion, and you're going to listen to me.
Well, if you really think you could whip this place back into shape, I suppose considering how badly we've been beaten at this point, now would be the best time to restructure.
Sure.
Welcome back aboard, boss.
I'm gonna give you coordinates to my planet in case you ever need a break. I've set up a new cabin in the woods after cutting down some more things. It's pretty nice. You ever need a break from all the wartime and hell? I imagine you'll need it. I mean, it's gonna take a while to reconstitute everything. Oh, another thing. I have finally outfitted your luxury ship with a better hyperdrive.
Oh.
And a better power supply, meaning the ship does not melt down at all.
Interesting.
But yes, for the rest of you, would you agree with me taking back my position?
Doesn't affect me.
I'm too new
I
here, so
really
I
don't
can't.
give a shit.
Saber?
Thanks for the vote of confidence, guys.
I'm just kind of with the flow, bro. I just caught one on mech.
Yeah, I
Hey,
just
what,
do
you
what's
hook me up?
in front of me.
So, for not giving a shit, 0 yes, 0 no. So I guess you're getting it.
I don't give a shit. I'm not doing a vote of confidence for the Vanguard because they'll say no. They said I never served
Yeah,
in
no.
combat. I was incompetent. I was blah blah blah. Go fuck themselves. You know what I'll do to make it seem like I'm better than Dax? I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him in a fucking dueling ring. That's gonna be broadcasted to the Vanguard.
Oh, come on.
Bro, I'll do a 1v1 fist fight and I'll still win if we have the same HP. I'll do it.
Nah, you'd probably get your ass kicked.
I do a
HP,
lot.
what the
I
hell are
was
you
stressed.
talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. He's probably talking about a simulation. I don't give a shit.
Maybe.
HP, hi Pori, he's a spy.
He
Ah,
was the spy. I know. Oh, HK. Or Moather, I know you have another HK, so now you're Saber. I can't call you that anymore.
yep.
What do you want to be called? 6'3", double 3, 3'4"?
Saber?
That's kind of lame.
It's better
That's
than
what we
a
said
number.
before we called him Saber.
Okay, Orange Man.
Orange man. I mean, hey, I used to be orange too. Well, more like
You
yellow.
were Piss Man. You were
Yeah,
Piss
you were
Man.
Yeah.
piss, man. You were fucking a little piss baby. Don't fucking talk to us about orange.
I had something for you. Let me check my... Oh, here we go. Okay. This data dish could probably explain some things from your CIS days. If you don't have access to that data, I've been able to siphon it off the super tactical droid Saber.
I have most of it.
This details, from what I know, some of the last days of your operational status and your last contract.
Oh yeah, I already have that.
Fuck's sake. Okay, there's another thing in there. It lists your caches.
Okay.
Apparently,
Oh.
someone had your cache data, and we found it,
Hmm.
and now you're. You might want to go there. Some of them might be looted,
Okay.
considering this data I purchased. Oh, yes. You were looking for contacts for your spy network and shit, right?
Yeah.
Should be I think there's a subsection in that data disk for that. It has my contacts through the years,
Nice.
including if you ever want to dare talk to them, Nexus.
No. I'll use him
hate
if
him
I
that
need
much?
to. I don't know. I just don't like him for some reason.
He's a traitor. That's what he does. He
Yeah.
betrays people. Fuck you expect? He's done it like 4 times.
I'll use him if I'm desperate.
He is the best database out of any of my contacts. He doesn't like me anymore because I decided to retire like a pussy bitch boy. I'm gonna go fucking yell at him later, tell him, bitch, I'm back in business and you are now my contact again.
You should prank
Well,
him.
that's a little hypocritical of him.
Make him
Why
think
is that,
like he's
Dax?
going insane.
Didn't he fucking say he retired from the military?
No,
He
And then
lied.
he
joined
didn't
us?
spy on. He was completely a spy this entire time.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but
Not
he
surprising.
was still not an active member of the ISB at that point, at least until the Death Star blew up and he was forced to go back into the ISB as a mainline
In
officer
quotation
because all of
marks.
his superiors died.
He works under, I think, what's her name, Yasan, the lady with the orange uniform. He works under her.
Oh, her.
Hmm.
All I know is that I blow shit up. That's all I know.
Yeah, cool story, Peeron.
I know, right?
You're
If you
more
wanna,
like Peeron.
okay. Here's a suggestion, Peeron. If you ever get a incendiary combined with rock, it creates a somewhat napalm splash explosion. It sticks to everything just like napalm. And a way to clear. It's illegal though.
Whatever makes things go boom.
Alright, Dax, I guess this is gonna be my office now. No, fucking. I'll have to pick up someplace.
Alright.
You can take A1's office.
Yeah, I'll take A1.
No, thank you.
It's big and cool.
Fucker. Yeah, but I have all of my shit stored on there for like. Do you know how
Cool,
long it's
you
gonna
can live
take
in
me
it
to
with
fucking
me.
move it?
See?
You
No, I'm
each
not
get
putting
half of the
it
office.
Yeah, it's split down the
But then
middle.
that means
exactly.
he gets half of the chair. That's bullshit.
You could both share
That's
the
my
chair.
fucking shit.
Sit on it in the same time.
Oh fuck! Wait, what happened to the fucking chair? On the fucking Arcadins? Is it gone?
The big
It was
chair's on the
belly,
Valiant.
You fuckhead.
Oh, it's on the Valiant? Alright, fucking. I don't know, it's on a ship. We have like 40 of them.
We have 5. 6, actually.
Yeah.
Really? I thought we had more.
4 Arquitins, Valiant, Harrower class, and technically the base station.
What about the Acclimator?
Oh, that would make 7. The Acclimator's fucked. Thing currently orbiting over the facility over here, but its engines are dead. Oh, so I have a little present for you, A1.
Am I needed for anything?
Sure, I want you to see this.
Okay.
Check
The
out what I
fuck
got.
is that?
Oh, it's a buzz droid.
Uh-oh.
Remove it or I will blow it the fuck up.
Do you not want them? I have the blueprint for them.
No.
Why not?
You don't want
After
to
what
reign
they
terror
did to
on
my
piracy?
ship, they can go to hell.
Do you not want piracy?
Just turn them
Hey,
into
why?
slave
You
labor.
Find the
realize-
motherfucker.
Enslave
you realize
things
you
that
can use those
destroy.
against other ships, right?
I don't
Your
want to
pain and
fucking do
suffering-
that to anyone else.
But you say people that
I'll
stole
take
Richter.
True.
I could do it to them. They aren't human. Neither are they sentient beings. So,
They're just flesh bags.
indeed, they don't deserve rights. I'll think about it.
Oh, computer has a lock on where they'll likely be in the next week. You just have no way of getting
I will
there.
kill them all.
You
Fuck.
just have. You'll need to do the ship combat to even fight it. So, either pay a lot of money to get the Arquitans fixed up, or get fucked.
Or PMCs. They always
So
work.
it will be over. So the ship will be over. I think it's Alzok 3 in the next week, which is to our north on the star map.
Actually, A1. I might actually have a ship you could, borrow for this purpose. It's a little bit smaller than the Arquinans, though, but with buzz
Oh,
droids,
yeah,
it should
that-
help even the odds.
What type?
The Hammerhead. The new one.
Are
It's
you
somewhat
talking
lacking in
my
guns.
hammerhead?
You
Or
don't have
like
one.
a
No, I'm talking about the one I got.
Anyways, I'm gonna fucking leave. You can have your little ditzy conversation. Saber, come with me.
Okay.
Cool.
I need you to send your archival database to computer when you have a chance.
Sure. I'll do that
All
right
the
now.
data from your the years. Probably start calculating possible treasure troves of information and
Yeah.